Oh, sorry. Have I been talking on mute this whole time? Jesus Christ. Listen, I have an excuse. It is 1:53 in the morning. I've decided to do this live stream. My apologies. I have been talking on mute this whole time. My apologies for that. But hopefully that's fixed up now. Okay. Hopefully that's the sound is coming in now. Both players are currently warming up. What I was trying to say earlier was Grigor Dimitrov is trying to win his first title since 2017 when he won the ATP finals. Rune is trying to get back into some form because he was really not in form for a lot of the second half of last year, trying to win his first title on outdoor hard courts. This is world number 14 taking on world number 8 Brisbane final. Excited to call this one. Apologies for being on mute. But glad I'm back now with the sound. Anyway, that is ridiculous. I don't think I've ever started a stream on mute for that long of a period of time. By the way, shout out in the chat if you're watching. What's up, ZamZK? Hello, hello. Both players are currently warming up. Players are currently warming up. It is 1-1 in their head-to-head, by the way, between Rune and Dimitrov. They played twice last year. One time was at Wimbledon. It was a round of 16 match, but it was very fine margins. I mean, it went down to 2 tiebreakers. I believe Dimitrov had set point in one of those sets. It was 5-5 in the tiebreaker, I believe, in another set. Very close margins. Holger Rune pulled out the win. Then the other time was in Beijing, where Dimitrov started playing incredible tennis, and Rune was really off his game. But, so, that said, Dimitrov has the confidence in the head-to-head at the moment, winning pretty comfortably in Beijing. It was 6-3, 7-5, or 7-5, 6-3, 6-3, 7-5. But yeah, it should be a good match. I'm excited. Josh, how can I watch? The match is on Tennis TV. So that is one way I know of. Tennis Channel surely will show it after the golf match ends. There's another way. I will say my internet has been acting a little bit slow, so hopefully it keeps up for the stream. I mean, that's what I'm hoping for. But yeah, I'm excited to call it. Excited to call this match. Dimitrov's been on something, so it should be good. Hey, what's up, Sam? Good to have you in here. Who you expect to win? Let me know in the chat who you expect to win. All right, match is starting up. Trying to get a stream working on my end real quick. Everyone's in the other stream. Yeah, there you go. Well, match just starting here. It's okay. David can get those views. Everyone's watching Iga. That's fine. That's fine. I'm trying to get things working here, to be honest. My internet's acting a bit slow. But we should get started here. It is 30 love for Dimitrov. Let me get the scoreboard down. Marcus, I think the winner will get the trophy. That's a good bet. I'm going for Rune for the win. Okay. I'm going for Grigor. But it is love 30 in Grigor's first service game. Apologies. I'm trying to get my stream working. It's kind of acting a bit slow. All right, here we go. 15:30. Grigor getting back on. Yeah, I'll do a play-by-play. I'm trying to get stream work on my end. It's kind of not showing up at the moment. Some technical difficulties. It is 1540. 1540 here in this one. Rune with 2 early break points. Yeah, Rune could get the win. He's been playing really good tennis all week. He just had a good win against Safilin in the semifinal. So that was a good win for him. He looks like he's doing a lot better on serve, just more consistent. He looked like, I don't know. He was just struggling so much at the second half of last year. It was really no good. Rune is one of these guys. He has a lot of variety, a lot of tools to work with, even from just like the back of the court hitting ground strokes. Felt like he wasn't able to really figure it out last year for a lot of the year. I mean, he started the year pretty well, especially on the clay season. All right, it's 30-40 here. All right, cool. Sorry, guys, for their early technical difficulties. I'm trying to get the stream working here, but we'll get into the Rune Dimitrov match. It's working real slow on my end. Trying to get this figured out. The place I was originally going to watch it isn't working, so now I'm just trying to get it on Tennis TV. But that's working equally slow. All right, this should work now. This should be a very good match, I hope. Yeah, it has all the potential to be. All right, cool. Okay, my stream is finally working a bit. By the way, Dimitrov got the hold from down 2 break points. All right, come on, load up. All right, cool. Okay, we've got a stream. We've got a stream going. I got worried. I really thought that wasn't going to show up, and on stream anxiety. I thought it wasn't going to work. Appreciate you guys joining in. What's up? How's it going? Dimitrov here serving at advantage. And that goes out. Just missed the baseline off their turn. It's 1-0 for Grigor. My prediction in this match is I'm going Grigor in 3 sets. But here's the thing. He's lacking confidence. Grigor is lacking confidence. Grigor is a guy who, I mean, you can talk about losing finals, right? Like, he lost the final in Geneva last year. He lost the final to Djokovic in Paris. That's whatever. Here's the other thing. He lost to he lost 11 consecutive semifinals at ATP events. There's another stat for you. So this is a guy who's doesn't have the confidence at the end of tournaments right now. He's barely been playing finals. Rune, on the other hand, has been playing lots of finals in general. In fact, between April 2022 and May 2023, about a year's time, Holger played 8 finals. Dimitrov hadn't reached a final since Rotterdam in 2018 before Geneva last year. So that was 5.5-year period where he didn't reach a single final. Rune played 8 within a year's time. So Rune is accustomed to the moment a lot more than Dimitrov has. That said, Dimitrov played played the Paris final. That should help him. And he had to play it against Djokovic. So he'll be happier to play it against Holger. 15 love for Holger, by the way, on his serve. Serve Holger into the net. Hey, what's up, Lexi? Good to have you. Lexi, I don't know if you were in here, but you should have seen me like a minute ago. I was freaking out a little bit inside because my stream wasn't working, so I was just like, oh. I was like, okay, well, I'll just talk about something. I'll figure something to talk about on the stream, and I'll try to be entertaining enough. Do a live play-by-play of me just eating food and talking. No, but I'm glad I got my stream working. I'm excited. It's past 2 in the morning, but we're going to have a fun time. Rune Dimitrov should be a good match. Marcus, I got both streams going. Hey, I appreciate you. Yeah, David's got the WTA call, so it's fine, Anthony. I can see and hear you well. I appreciate it. No, I was stream on my end. I couldn't get a stream for the match. Of course, I'm going for Grigor, go away, Rune. Yeah, I know that. I know that. Holger Bulger is the nickname. Yeah. Well, Dimitrov's been one of my favorites for a while. I also just think he's going to win this match for a couple of reasons, which I can get to a little bit. The forehand of Dimitrov, that goes out. Number one thing is these two just played on hard courts and Grigor won in straight sets. That happened middle of October. So that kind of just happened. Number two thing is think about the motivations here. I mean, I know Holger's motivations are strong, but think about Grigor's. I mean, listen, Grigor's finals last year, first two. One was on clay courts, which is not like Grigor prefers hard courts. Let's just put it that way. And also it was against Jari. Jari was playing amazing, but the most important thing was Dimitrov. That was his first final back. Think about you reach your first final in well over 5 years. Like some nerves there. Second final was against Djokovic in Paris when Djokovic almost comically just wasn't losing. He was playing 3 sets every match. He just wasn't losing. So this is Dimitrov's time. This is his final. It's on outdoor hard courts. It's against Rune, who he should feel he has a chance against. So, I reckon that Dimitrov can get this. I also just think, listen, Dimitrov's been playing aggressive. He's been playing well. He's been playing solid. He's been serving great. It's not like it's just great all around. The serve has been superb, by the way. So Holger, his game works when he's serving very well. Should have a great serve, but right back at you with the way Grigor's been playing. I can throw a few stats out here because I like having some stats ready. In their last match, the story of the last match, why it was easy straight sets for Grigor, Holger was able to only win 9 out of a 26 second serve points. He served 26 second serve points, which is way too many anyway. And he won only 9. So that's kind of the story there. He needs to serve better, does Holger. I'm also watching David. Okay, nice, Lexi. Yeah, we're doing WTA ATP. Listen, if you're here for the Rune versus Dimitrov, with both guys intense motivations to win, 2 great players, come here. If you're here for the Iga United Cup final, Iga Garcia United Cup final, or not Garcia, sorry. Who's Iga playing? That's on me. Who is it? Germany versus Poland. Iga versus Kerber. Then you can join in for David. That should be a great one too. Kerber just played an amazing match against Tomljanovic yesterday. Match of the year for me so far, probably. Kerber, yeah. Thank you, Marcus. I've always called Rune, not Rune. Well, I always like to make sure on his ATP website he calls himself Rune. So it's kind of what it is. Not exactly how I say it, but yeah, there you go. Twin Rebo, yeah. Rybakina, let's go. Rybakina gets it done. Forehand into the forehand, half volley of Dimitrov. What a shot. Forehand scoop, backhand down the line. What a pass from Grigor. That's the shot making you expect in a Dimitrov match. There you go. What do I say? One of the best talents of the last 15 years. Maybe one of the more decorated shot makers we've seen. I mean, would you call him underrated? Clearly, he's not clearly he's not Federer, in which his resume, his career results don't really stand up. But in terms of talent and shot making, he is right at the top of the book. Serve, Grigor, that's in the net. Second serve. But yeah, Rybakina with an absolute dismantlement of Sabalenka, which is amazing. Revenge win over Australian Open. If Indian Wells last year wasn't enough. Backhand cross court to the backhand of Holger, forehand. The two-handed backhand of Holger. That's big down the line. That's a great stroke from Holger Rune. Dune tune sounds the same, so should Rune too. Although that's fair. Yeah, Dune has that sound, so that's true. I love both Arena and Elena, but it terrifies me seeing Arena being inconsistent. Yeah, I feel that. But that said, when Elena is on, she plays nearly perfect tennis. Like, even if Sabalenka is off her game, which I know when she's off her game, the inconsistency really comes, whether it's on the serve or just bad shot decision and errors. But Elena, if you can beat Sabalenka 6-0, 6-3, that clearly says more about you as a player, in my opinion, than about how Sabalenka was playing. That said, Sabalenka clearly not her best day, but yeah. I know Elaine can play amazing. Yeah, but it's just like it's the thing, right? Where if it doesn't matter how Sabalenka really was playing. She is such a top tier player that if he can beat her 6-0, 6-3, clearly we should mention that Sabalenka's having a bad day, but it's all flowers to Rybakina because that is crazy to do at any point. But yeah, by the way, this is the first ATP final of 2024. Get that out of the way. Rublev versus Rusev-Wary is going to be happening later. United Cup, if you count it, we're going to have who are we going to have? Alexander Zverev taking on Hubert Hurkacz, if you count that in. But this is the very first ATP final played in the season. Rune taking on Grigor. What's up, guys? Let me know. Let me hear some predictions in the chat. Want to hear some predictions in the chat. By the way, I mentioned it earlier. This is a late live stream for me. It's a late live stream for me because it's past 2 in the morning. I'm always excited to do it. What's up, everybody? Just joining in. Holger taking on Grigor. I've got Grigor in 3 sets. And that said, Grigor can struggle against the top players. He can struggle in a big moment. It's probably mental, if we're being honest about it. But he beat Alcaraz in Shanghai. He beat Medvedev in Paris. He beat Tsitsipas in Paris. You know, he's doing a little bit better recently. Starting off the year strong. If he could win this title to start off as 2024, I think that would be good for him. Obviously, one of his big motivations going into 2024 would be to win a title, so he's not going to stop until he does it. But I think he has more motivations past just that as well, because he was playing some top 10 tennis. Dare I say, at his very best, you could call him top 5 at some points last year, at his peak. I think Saba's going to do well at the Aussie Open. Yeah, that's fair. Trying to defend there. But listen, if she goes up against Rybakina, imagine her mental psyche there now that Rybakina beat her so badly. But listen, Sabalenka is just as much somebody to watch. It's the revenge mindset, right? Yeah, going down 6-0, 6-3. Kick serve the backhand of Grigor. Forehand to the opposite corner from Rune. 30 love. Early stages. Danish taking on the Bulgarian. You're right, it's Rune, but Rune is acceptable too. I'm Norwegian. We basically speak the same as them. Oh, okay, got you. Okay, cool. So either way works, I guess. That's fair. Rybakina looks strong too. Coco too, and of course, Iga should be very interesting slam. Yeah. Serve from Rune into the top of the net. Second serve. Second serve, Rune to the backhand of Grigor. Forehand of Rune. The backhand of Grigor. That slice, the forehand of Rune to the backhand of Grigor. That's big, and that's too big for the Rune forehand. Hits it out. 30-15. Serve. That's a let. Another first serve coming. Serve Rune. That's long. Another serve coming. I'm excited for. I'm very curious about how this plays out. I'm excited to see how this final plays out. There, it's a serve into the top of the net. Second serve. 30-all. 30-all. Lexi, where is Sinner? Sinner's training. Yeah. A lot of Yannick in gold shirts training in Melbourne courts. He's been there a while, practicing for Australian Open. We'll see how he can do. I think he'll want to improve upon the last 2 tournaments. He lost to Tsitsipas both times, last 2 Australian Opens. Last year in 5 sets. The other year was very straightforward. I remember watching that match. And right after, Sinner fired his whole team, and that made me a Yannick Sinner fan because he was like, we're not doing this. I'm better than this. Everyone out. That's another double fall from Holger. So lack of confidence will do to you, especially on an outdoor hard court. Grigor is going for his 7th hard court title. Rune is going for his 3rd. So, and Rune is going for just his 1st outdoor hard court title. Of course, one of those being Paris Masters, which was on indoors, but the biggest title of his career so far by far. It's a break point here. Big serve out wide. That's a great block return off the one-hander. Forehand, cross court, great depth. Forehand Rune to forehand Dimitrov, playing aggressive. Forehand Rune to the backhand of Dimitrov. Backhand Rune gets to it. Backhand slice. The forehand of Rune. That's great positioning from Rune. Good footwork. Stays on that ad side, though. Forehand Rune. Cross court. Forehand Dimitrov. Oh, what athleticism to get it there easy. What a rally. Backhand slice. Backhand slice of Rune. Forehand Dimitrov. The forehand of Rune down the line. This rally is everywhere. Forehand, cross court, the forehand of Dimitrov. Neither guy going to net. Backhand cross court to the backhand of Rune. Scoops it back up. How many shots is this? Slice. Slices it away from Rune. Dimitrov still trying to break. Backhand. Slice 360. The backhand of Rune now cross court to the backhand of Dimitrov. What? How many shots is that? I was speaking a lot. Man, that was quite the play-by-play. Like, not saying it was good play-by-play. It was probably awful, but I had to talk a lot. 30 plus shots? How many shots was that? That's what you get with Holger, by the way. He will hit every single shot, every single corner from the back of the court. It has a lot of variety and options from his ground strokes and his ground game, which is very rare. It's not showing the amount of shots in the rally, which is a bit annoying to me. Feels like you could put that up right away, like somebody counting that every point. Nope, it doesn't say it on the screen, which is annoying, but deuce. Serve out wide. That's good from Holger. Advantage. Always include any tournament being played a real tournament. I dismiss the label ATP outright regardless of the points. Okay, fair enough, Marcus. And WTA. Fair enough, fair enough. Where stream tends TV. Yeah, yep, that's true, that's true. So I need premium. I got you, Sneaks. Yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm watching from at the moment. Tennis TV. That's a good serve down the tee. And Rune looks right at his camp like, yep, that's it. That was a hell of a breakpoint save. One of the more impressive breakpoint saves you'll see. Splat on the line, the ace there. I would. There's a very good argument that this is it's a 250 event, but this is a big final for both guys. Also, small thing. This also happens to be the first tournament that Rafa Nadal played in a year's time. So when people in the history books look back at Rafa's first event back, this will determine who was the champion of that tournament. Dimitrov beat the guy who beat Nadal, Jordan Thompson, in the quarterfinals. It could be Grigor. Or it could be Holger on the other side. That's a good serve from Dimitrov. He's been serving lights out. 15 love. Who are you going for in this match, Anthony? I'm going with Grigor. I think Grigor is going to get it done. Last time they played, Holger really wasn't serving well. Grigor has been serving amazing. I think his motivations are so high to win this match. I think he's the more confident on outdoor hard courts. He's been running with some great momentum against top guys recently. Just all around, he's been playing aggressive. All around. Also, Rune, I don't know. I reckon that Dimitrov can get it done. 30 love. I go with Grigor, but in 3 sets. It would be a bit surprising if this goes 2 sets in either direction, which is part of why I want to call this match so much. I definitely feel 3 sets is likely. Serve Grigor, that's in the net. 30-15 goes for a big second serve. That's in the net. I'm happy seeing Angie Kerber giving it to Iga, but I feel Iga will step it up eventually. I hope not, and I hope Angie can do and win this or at least make it close. Yeah, I hope Kerber can do something there too. Kerber used to be my favorite player on the women's tour. I loved the way her forehand looked, the way she'd go defense to offense, amazing speed and skills, and just great fighter on the court. We saw that against Tomljanovic. I'd love to see Kerber do something against Iga. Iga in some ways as well. I mean, the speed and kind of defense. I'm not sure we've seen many world number ones play the way Iga has, but she's kind of figured it out. But that should be a pretty good match. I'm going to keep an eye on the score there. David obviously has a call for that one. Let me see score. I typed in Swiatek into Google. Usually it shows the score right away. It doesn't show there. That's a good hold from Dimitrov at 15, 3-2. Three two. By the way, when is that Australian Open draw coming out? I saw the qualies draw came out today. I don't remember what day the main draw is supposed to come out. But that should, I'm excited to see what the draw is out. On the WTA and the ATP, there's so many names that are going to be interesting to see where they fall in the draw. It's going to be super interesting. Not to mention, say, Naomi Osaka, Rafa Nadal, where Djokovic falls in the draw. Other players who have come back, Raducanu, Anisimova, Dominic Thiem. It's going to be interesting to see the draw out. A lot will be happy for a Grigor win. Yeah, I'll be very happy if Grigor can get the win, no doubt about it. Have you seen the Demonor Zverev match? I enjoyed that one. Yeah, I watched a bit of the. I didn't see it live, Lexi, but I watched the highlights of that one and caught a bit of the replay. Very good stuff from Demonor. After that first set, it really didn't look like Demonor was going to win it, but he really pulled himself together and performed some amazing tennis. Even though Sasha was playing pretty well as well, Demonor earned his top 10 spot. I mean, the thing about Alex Demonor is sometimes the guy hits a big milestone that they've never hit before in their career, like a guy like Alex Demonor breaking into the top 10. And top 10 isn't nothing. Like, if you look at the list of top 10 players from the last 20 years, even just ever, very solid list of names. Something about being the top 10 best names in the world that really, it's a big milestone. It felt right. Demonor was number 15 in the, as high as in the top 15 in the world about like 3 years ago. He's been around a while. He dropped off a little bit, but starting about 2022, the results, his level started getting better. Last year's results started getting better. And it's for a lot of reasons. What a screamer of a return from Dimitrov, left 15. Absolute blistering forehand down the line. But yeah, I think that it's really good to see a guy like Demon. His skills were always obvious. His work ethic, his fight, his speed was always obvious. He just needed to make sure that his defense was a little bit more effective, could stand up against the top players. That his game was a little bit more complete, and that's exactly what he did. And all hats off to him. Backhand slice Dimitrov, cross court. The backhand of Rune, backhand slice Dimitrov, the forehand of Rune. Backhand Dimitrov, the backhand of Holger. Backhand slice Dimitrov, that's in the net. 15-all. 15-all. What's up, guys? You're just joining in. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the 2024 tennis season so far. We're getting close to Australian Open. No, Google does the play United Cup scores as they do the ATP and WTA scores. Okay, I appreciate it, Marcus. 15-all, 2-3. Rune serving. Serve. Down the tee, that goes wide. Second serve. Like I said, Rune doesn't want to hit a lot of second serves. Dimitrov was absolutely attacking Rune's second serve in the last match they played. Rune won 9 of 26 second serve points. He cannot do that in this one. That's a big thing to watch. If he can win more points off second serve. Backhand slice Grigor. This is one of those points. That goes out from Rune, 15-30. 15-30. By the way, funny thing about Holger. Holger won his first title in Bavarian Open 250 against Botic van de Zandschulp. He lost his second final. Then he won his third final. Then he lost his fourth final in Basel against FA. Then he won his fifth final in Paris against Djokovic. I'll let you know where I'm going with this. He lost his sixth against Rublev in Monte Carlo. Won his seventh again at Bavarian Open. Lost his eighth in the Rome final. This is his ninth. Well, this is what I just said. He has won, then lost. Like, he has a distinct pattern of winning, then losing finals. A banana shot, by the way, from Grigor curved down the line, and that's a winner. It's another break point coming here for Grigor. If it's anything like the first 30-40 break point, then it's going to be 50 shots. It was an absolute lung-busting rally from the back of the court. It wasn't like they were at the net or something. They were running all over the court. 30-40. But basically, Holger has won, then lost, then won, then lost, then won, then lost, then won, then lost every single final. Which doesn't mean anything, probably. Or it might mean a little bit, but it's just a funny thing looking at his kind of stats. So if that continues, then he will win today's final. We'll see. By the way, 4th ace for Holger in the match. That's already more aces than he hit in his Beijing match against Dimitrov altogether, which is crazy. Good sign. Sir, the forehand of Dimitrov, that goes out. Better serving already from Holger than we saw in Beijing. The serving is really what kind of unlocks his game. It's a thing of confidence, right? When you're not confident, it's harder to serve well. And serve confidently, serve big, go for it. And it's a cycle. When you're not serving well, it takes away from your confidence, especially in the rest of your game. So Holger's more confident. He's got the serve working. That helped him at the end of last year. And especially for Holger, the big serve really helps him feel confident, it looks like, for the rest of his game. That's what it seems like. Backhand slice, the forehand of Holger. Backhand, Dimitrov hits over. What a shot. Forehand, Dimitrov on the slide. Down the line. No way he made that. Are you kidding me? Rune smiles. He's like, who is this guy? Like, I expect that from Federer, Nadal, Djokovic. Who is this guy? His name is Grigor Dimitrov. He is 33 years old, and he's been around a while. Wow, what a shot already. Grigor's been playing. It's so fun to watch. Some guys, when they're at their best, it's like, okay, we know you're playing well, but whatever. Like, you're not that fun to watch, you know? Like, when Gilles Simon is at his best, like, okay, you're good. Every shot is going deep, but you're not particularly exciting. When Grigor is playing well, you want to just celebrate because he is a powerhouse of a player. Amazing shot maker. That's what we've seen the last few months. By the way, advantage to Holger here at 2-3. By the way, guys, don't forget to subscribe to Quality Shot Tennis if you're new. We do live streams for matches all year round. Backhand block return. That's a good one. Forehand. That's too much. That's too much. Good pace. 3-3. 3-3 Brisbane final. First ATP final of the year. All right, Grigor here to serve. Do side. Serve. Down the tee. Backhand. Hits over it. Rune, ultra aggressive. Lob. What a lob. Oh, it's a tweener. Oh, that was close. It was a good attempt. I don't know. He had a lot of time, though, to be honest. It looked like he almost forced himself to hit a tweener. He got close, but I don't know if it was necessary. I'm not always the guy to say it's not, like... Sometimes the tweener is the right shot. Yeah, he had plenty of time there. Are you kidding me? He was just slightly out of position. He actually did pretty well to almost get that anyway, but he kind of got himself out of position, hit between the leg shot. Forehand, Dimitrov, inside out. That goes out. 15-all. Great lob, by the way, in that first point from Grigor to kind of neutralize, get back in. By the way, guys, I got a question for the chat after this point. And I'll give an answer as well. 15-all. Grigor at the line to serve. I think it's a good question. It should be pretty interesting. Serve coming here from Dimitrov. Serve. Backhand. Dimitrov, one-hander to two-hander of Rune. That's the core. High level so far from both, to be honest. Backhand slice. The backhand. Drop shot of Rune. Oh, what a shot. Perfect. Unplayable, in fact. Unplayable from Holger. Now he has the lead in the Dimitrov service game. All right, here's the question. Is Grigor Dimitrov ever going to reach another major semifinal? Yes or no? Just yes or no in the chat. And I mean, you can elaborate as well if you want, but yes or no in the chat. Is Grigor Dimitrov going to reach another major semifinal? And I'll do one step further. Will Dimitrov ever get to a major final? Yes or no in the chat. But first, yes or no. Will Dimitrov ever reach a major semifinal? Will Dimitrov ever reach a major semifinal? Yes or no in the chat. Backhand, Dimitrov one-hander, 360. Oh, Rune slap shot goes long though. 30 all. Still some really good aggression from Grigor. That's what he needs here. Good aggression from Grigor. By the way, Sriantek took the first set against Angelique Kerber. Yes or no in the chat. Is Grigor Dimitrov ever going to reach another major semifinal? Serve coming here from Dimitrov. First serve down the tee. That's an ace. 40-30 for the Bulgarian. There you go. There you go. Grigor at the line. Serve. Out wide. Backhand. What defense from Grigor. Rune has come in with a plan. In their last match, Grigor was dictating all day. I mean, listen, Grigor was dictating in their last match. Rune has come in with a very clear game plan, and it's one word: attack. Rune has come in and he said, "I got to dictate. I got to step in." That's what he's been doing so far. I like it. I like it. Cutting off Grigor's aggression, his confidence. You don't want to play Dimitrov when he's confident. He'll need that confidence, trying to get his first title since 2017. Serve from Grigor. Forehand, Grigor. Oh, he had it. Easy shot into the net from Dimitrov. Wow. Don't usually see that. Bit of an easy shot into the net. It's a break point here for Holger. Yes, Lexi, Grigor will reach another major semifinal. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's been playing really, really good high-level tennis the last few months, and I still got faith in Grigor at majors in the long grand scheme of things. We got advantage here for Grigor. My apologies, guys. I lost the access to my stream on to the tennis stream on this end for the match. Okay, here we go. All right, I've gotten back now, which is good. But Dimitrov gets the hold at the end. We've gotten a few close service games for either guy. Dimitrov getting in on 2 Rune service games, getting break point in 2 Rune service games. Rune having break points there, but Dimitrov gets it out of the way. I've got access to the stream back, which is good. But that's a good hold for Grigor. Get to 4-3. Yeah, Allah will be happy for a Grigor win. I agree. I'm gonna make a pick too, though. I really would love to see Grigor reach a first major final. I mean, that would be such a good sight. And it's not just because Grigor there is a multitude of reasons, right? To see for why it would be a good sight to see Grigor in a major final. One thing would be 2017 Australian Open, 7 years ago now. 2017 Australian Open semifinal. He has a great chance against Rafa to get to his final. Amazing epic match. So many chances. Rafa looking down the barrel in that match. And Grigor so close. They can't quite do it. And this is a guy who hasn't reached a whole lot of major semifinals either. You look at his kind of performance timelines, whatever, on Wikipedia, look at his performance timelines. They're kind of all over the place, the semifinals. He's reached quarterfinals. Semifinals kind of all over the place. And he hasn't always performed great. But in that Australian Open semifinal, he really maximized his game, but he couldn't quite do it. Imagine 7 years later, he has another chance for it. It would be cool. It would be cool. Also, he's just such a great kind of shot maker. At his best, we know how good he can play. One-handed backhands. There aren't that many people getting to major finals nowadays with a one-handed backhand. There's a Greek player I know who would be the exception there at the moment, but he's not winning majors at the moment. It would be great to see Grigor in a final. But the third thing is longevity. What do I mean by that? Grigor has played in 51 consecutive Grand Slams. Ever since Grigor played his first main entry Grand Slam event, where he got in without getting a wild card, he has played every single Grand Slam since the 2011 Australian Open. That is, by about 30 or 35 Grand Slams, the longest active streak on the men's side for most Grand Slams played consecutively. So he could catch up to Feliciano Lopez if he plays till he's about 38 or 39. Little ways to go till then. Has to stay healthy, but kind of a cool stat. He's always there. He's always competing. He said at the end of last year, I'm not going anywhere. By the way, 40 minutes played. Kick serve. Backhand Dimitrov, that's in the net. 30 love. I am beyond curious how the business end of this set goes. Because both players have been playing well so far, but they're also feeling each other out a little bit, especially Holger, who has come out way more aggressively than he did in Beijing to kind of counter Grigor's aggressiveness in the last few months. First serve is out from Holger. Second serve, backhand Dimitrov. The forehand of Holger, that's in the net, 30-15. 30-15, 30-15. I've got another question. Which year do you think will be the year that Holger gets to his first major final? Question. What year is going to be the first year that Holger reaches his first major final? Is it 2024? Is it 2025? Is it 2026? Is it never? Let me know. He's yet to reach a semifinal as well, by the way. He reached 2 Roland Garros quarterfinals, lost to Casper Ruud in both of them, which is quite funny, to be honest. But 30-15, 3-4. Holger at the line. Serve into the forehand of Dimitrov, who kind of slaps it. Backhand, that's a beautiful pass from Grigor. How fun is this guy to watch when everything is working? 30 all. 30 all. Between the two of them, you would have to say Rune is kind of fun to watch in terms of his tennis, but Dimitrov is the more flashy of the two. 30 all. 30 all. Who's taking the Brisbane trophy home? It would be Grigor's first trophy in 7 years. Really in about 6 years, but since 2017. Backhands the top of the tape. Backhand volley. Forehand lob from Grigor. Smash. Wow, that's a good point. That's a good point from Dimitrov, but a great point from Rune. 40-30. High level so far. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Holger's, hey, what's up, Ghost? Holger's serve motion reminds me a little of FAA with those deep knee bends loading up the legs. Yes, I agree, Ghost. I agree. What's up? We got over 30 people on stream. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it growing. Appreciate you guys joining in. Appreciate everybody joining in. Fun one here. Rune Dimitrov final. That just goes long. 4-4. 4-4. Rune holds. There have been a few complicated Holger Rune holds. You know what often happens after after Dimitrov has chances in so many of Rune service games? Rune might get some chances in a Dimitrov service game. Whoever wins the first set, by the way, I have a feeling they're not going to run away with it. So stick around. Very good stuff so far from both. Both serving well, despite the other player getting chances in a lot of service games. Especially Dimitrov. Second serve here from Grigor. Hits the top of the tape. That goes long. Love 15. This is a scary moment for Grigor and Grigor fans. Never. Lexi is just... Okay. Lexi, you're just being evil in the chat. I don't think, well, we'll see. Quite prediction. Backhand, that's in the net. That's a bad error. 15-all. Good serve, but should have gone back and play. 15-all, 4-4. That's a good serve. And Rune into the crowd with his return, 30-15. 30-15. Grigor would be a little bit heartbroken if he can't get it done in this final. I don't know if heartbroken, maybe it's a 250 final. It's maybe a bit of a hyperbole, but he'll be disappointed. That's a better word to use. He'd be disappointed because he wants to get that title. He hasn't gotten a title since his ATP finals run, which is crazy. But 4-4, 40-15. 44 minutes on the match clock. Dimitrov looking to be one game away from the set. Bulgarian with the serve. Down the tee, that's a good serve. Grigor is serving amazing. Grigor's serving amazing, and he's getting chances in the Holger serve. So we'll see what he can do at 4-5. Go away, Rune. Yeah. Let's see. Grigor's at 5-4. Grigor's at 5-4. By the way, it's almost 3 a.m. here where I'm calling from. 2:40. I knew it was going to be a late night stream, but whatever. I'm having a good time of it. Let me know if you have any questions for me in the chat or any topics of discussion. It can be about tennis or not tennis. Ask me anything. I'm pretty chilled and laid back. You can ask me anything. I like talking the tennis. I'm excited to do this one, though. Even if this goes to like 6 in the morning, you know? This is a good 3 in the morning match. Rune Dimitrov, Brisbane final. But if I fall asleep for about 5 minutes during stream, then don't come at me, okay? Because I'll probably do that. I will plan out the 5 minutes in which I will sleep. It will be on championship point. I'm sure he'll be a sad. A win is a win regardless of the points. Yes, I agree. He doesn't need a Grand Slam. He just wants a title at this point. It would be really good. And I would hope that his motivations wouldn't end at getting a title. Like, obviously, the end of last year was marked with Grigor's in his first finals since this. Grigor is in his first hardcourt final since this. Grigor looking for his first title. Grigor looking for his first Masters title since this. So, him getting his first title start off 2024, it could be like, oh, I did it. Or, the way he's been playing recently, he could be like, oh, this is the start of an amazing 2024 season. And he was one of my guys on a very short list. I was very close to adding him in my year-end top 10 predictions. Just didn't quite make the cut, but I will be far from shocked. I'll just put it that way. By the way, if Grigor wins this match, he's number 12 in the live rankings. He's already passed Tommy Paul for number 13 in the live ranks. He'll pass Taylor Fritz as well to get to number 12 if he wins this match. I mean, this is ridiculous from Dimitrov. How do you hit a shot like that, you know? 15-all. I mean, I don't know. It's just the athleticism and the hand skills off that one-hander. People say a one-handed backhand doesn't work. Just rewatch that last one-handed backhand that Grigor hit. That was like a two-handed backhand, but with more reach and more, you can get with more pace than you would have gotten off a two-hander. If you can hit the one-hander well, I still think there's a place in men's tennis. That's my unpopular opinion for nowadays. And there is a problem with the return of serve, especially with the way players are serving nowadays. But look at the way Roger returns serve. One of the best returners ever. I still think you can do it with one-hander. By the way, Grigor is 3 points away from this set. This is a big point. Big difference between 30-15 and 15-30. It's going to be a second serve as well. 48 minutes played so far. Second serve. Kick serve. Down the tee. It falls pretty short, but we're back at neutral. Pretty much. Forehand to the back end of Grigor. Down the middle. Forehand attacked. Forehand of Grigor on a great slide. Forehand drop shot. Dimitrov, nearly with a good get coming under it. But that's in the net. It's 30-15. It's 30-15. Hey, what's up, Ashley? Good to have you in here. Good to have you in here. Who's your pick for this one, Anthony? I've got Dimitrov in 3 sets. He's been playing amazing. His confidence against the top guys, beating guys like Tsitsipas, Medvedev, Alcaraz in big tournaments last year. It's getting better and better. He's been serving amazing. They just played on hard courts in Beijing. Dimitrov won pretty comfortably. And he's just been serving amazing, which I think is a really important thing in a Rune match. Especially when Rune is serving well, like today, I would say. So I got Grigor in 3 sets. I think it's his time, but let's see. 30-15. Serve from Rune. The backhand of Grigor, forehand Rune. The backhand of Grigor down the line, forehand Rune. That goes out. It is 30-all. And if you're a Grigor Dimitrov fan, you might want to look at the screen. 30-all. Or not, but either way, it's 30-all. Grigor's 2 points away from taking it. 2 points away from taking it. By the way, I'm a little bit curious, to be honest, about 2 things. First serve percentage for Rune and second serve points won. Yeah, second serve points won. First serve percentage is decent, but 33%. It almost looks identical to Beijing. Rune wants to be making first serves because Grigor's absolutely pummeling the second serve. Wants a first serve here. That he does get it. That's in the net. That's strong from Holger. Probably heard me. 40-30. Probably. It's a decent chance. They heard me. 40-30. 30-30. Rune at the line on the ad side, trying to get to 5-5. Serve down the tee, forehand return to the forehand of Rune, backhand Rune. Down the middle to the forehand of Holger. We're hitting pretty central. Forehand cross court now. It's forehand. Backhand slice. Cross court to the backhand of Holger. Backhand slice again. That stays up. Right in the baseline. Backhand slice. That's in the net. Bit of a weaker slice and a big come on from Holger Rune. He gets the 5-5. He gets the 5-5. But yeah, it's my pick for this one. I got Dimitrov in 3, but Rune's playing well. So he really is playing well. Rune's started playing well pretty much around Basel Open. That's when FAA started playing a bit better too. I hope that he carries that on to this season as well. That's up, Lexi. Where'd you spend your New Year, celeb? Yeah, I just spent it at home with the fam. I did a live stream here. And then I went frisbee golfing on New Year's Day, which was a lot of fun. I went to a local park and I did frisbee golf. I don't know if anybody's done frisbee golf, but that is so fun. I love frisbee golf. I reckon I feel like I'm pretty good at it, which makes me happy about it. You like to do stuff you feel like you're good at. I want to get some practice though. I haven't played a whole lot. More or less getting into tennis. Any young? You guys? Sorry, Ryan. I don't understand what you mean. Backhand slice, the backhand of Holger. Lob. Wow, what a lob from Holger Rune. Very strong stuff. That is a moonball lob. Way up in the court. Just hits the line. Perfect. 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 I hope Demi wins too. I felt so bad for him when he lost personally. Yeah, I'm absolutely rooting for Dimitrov because it would be so good to see him winning his first title since 2017. By the way, that was a perfection lob. For sure, I thought he missed it when he hit it at first. Could be a chance for Rune in this game. We're at love 15. Love 15. Dimitrov serve. That's in the net. Second serve. Dimitrov doesn't want to go down love 30. Listen, Dimitrov's had chances in so many Rune service games. This is what can happen in tennis. It's time for Rune maybe to get a chance, but not like that. Backhand long. He's going to regret that. Bad return. Unforced error. Another boring match for Iga. Yeah, Alexi. Yeah, Alexi. Even against Caroline Garcia, she still dominated, even though she lost the first set. I know Lexi's going for Rune. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure we got a lot of Demi fans. Got a lot of Demi cheers. We'll probably have a few Rune, but yeah, next time just give the trophy to Iga. That's true. Well, I'd like to see Iga play Rybakina, the Rybakina that showed up today. That would be interesting. Forehand, inside in. Not great placement, but he gets away with it. Two bad errors. One off the forehand. One off the backhand. One off the backhand's 30-15 for Grigor Dimitrov. Holger is going to regret those. He is going to regret those. Serve from Grigor. That goes wide. Second serve. I love how, chill. Just how chill Grigor looks on the court. You know what I mean? He's a very passionate guy, very passionate player, but he just looks so, chilled on the court. Just doesn't seem affected by anything, which I think has been paramount to success. Another tweener from Rune. Again, he misses it. Why does he keep going for this? There, he had very little choice about it, to be fair. But I've never seen Holger Rune hit a tweener in my life. I'll go on record to say I've never seen Holger Rune hit a tweener winner in my life. So I don't really know why he's going for it suddenly. That wasn't a great attempt. He's got long legs. You know what I mean? It's not going to work. 40-15. Serve for Grigor. Out wide, forehand Rune. The forehand of Grigor. Backhand Rune. Oh, what a shot. That is a hot shot. Dare I say that might be the shot of the match so far from both. Hell of a shot. That was a really great backhand pass. That's going to be on Tennis TV, bro. Just perfect timing. Grigor could only clap. The timing was perfect. Serve from Grigor. First serve, that goes long. Second serve. Kick serve to the backhand of Rune. Forehand picked up. The forehand of Rune. Forehand Dimitrov right off the baseline. Backhand Dimitrov. The backhand of Holger. Forehand Dimitrov. The backhand of Rune. That's in the net. Dimitrov holds. That is a big hold for Grigor Dimitrov. I'm feeling it could be a tiebreaker, but that said, Dimitrov has been close in almost every Rune service game, so he is not letting Holger breathe. It is 55 minutes played. It's getting interesting. Now Alexi's going for Rune, of course, yeah. Does rest for Rune help? Maybe still, maybe not, still new. Does rest for Rune help? I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure what you mean. Do you mean off season? He should have gotten more rest? Sorry, right now. I'm just not really sure what you mean. Frisbee golf, yeah. Yeah, frisbee golf, disc golf. So fun. So fun. That loss against Novak was one of the most emotional last year. I can feel the pain. Even if I didn't play, absolutely. And Novak just walked up to him. Novak just walked up to Grigor, which was a great sight. But yeah, Grigor, I mean, I like that from Novak because, listen, the top guys know how good Grigor can be. The top guys know how good Grigor Dimitrov is. You better believe it. You better believe it. You better believe it. How do you think these players should prepare mentally against Novak? That's a good question. How they should prepare mentally against Novak? Prepare to play your game. Don't play out of yourself. And just maximize on everything. Go for it. Know you have absolutely nothing to lose. And also know that you really can't prepare for Novak. Not in a perfect way. Novak is so adaptable for any opponent, every surface. Just the most adaptable player I've ever seen on a tennis court. And he can change mindsets. He can change strategies. This is how this guy becomes so winning. And why some people are curious, are we ever going to see a guy like Novak again? By the way, even if somebody passes 24 majors like Novak had, a lot of those majors that he could have had were stolen from Rafa and Roger. You know what I mean? Same thing goes for Roger. Same thing goes for Rafa. So it's going to be fun to watch GOAT arguments in the future when somebody passes Novak, because there's going to be that guy. There's going to be that guy like me who's like, well, Stefan, whoever it is, Stefan Djokovic. Djokovic is son of the future. This guy's good, but he's not playing against Rafael Nadal. You know, whoever it is in the future, I'm just joking, but whoever it is in the future, if he passes Djokovic, that could be an argument, and it's going to be really annoying because it's completely incomparable. But anyway. Novak is so adaptable. I think best preparation is just know you can't prepare perfectly. Just be ready to bring the best of what your game has to bring and just play loose and just go for it. And also just play clutch. I mean, you just had the mental side is one of the most important things against Novak, to be honest. So I would mentally prepare the mental side. By the way, it's 40-15 for Rune here. Hey, what's up, Robert? Good to have you. Thanks, Ashley Max. Yeah, what's up? What's up? Hey, what's up, Max? Max N as well. What's up? Good to have you in here. Where my heart when Nole gave Demi a hug. Yeah, absolutely. Novak knows what it's like for sure. He didn't win all, and he's still emotional whenever he loses. Remember when he be against Alke. Yeah, he lost a lot at the beginning of his career, especially some big matches to Novak and Roger. Yeah, all of these guys, they know what it's like to lose. It's a bit of a myth of the Big Three era that the Big Three never lose. Like, they lose. They couldn't have gone to this point if they didn't lose. Yeah, play like your last match. Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better. Couldn't have said it better. So easy for me to say, but textbook won't help. If they prepared 110%, Novak's prepared like 200%. Yeah, I just don't think there's a perfect way to prepare. It's not a perfect way to prepare. It's a backhand the net. Okay, let me know, guys. Who do you think is winning this tiebreaker, and what's going to be the score? I'm gonna say Dimitrov. So I said Dimitrov in 3 sets, but I think comes back from down a set. I'm gonna say Holger has done well to get out some really tight service games. He's still been serving decently. Dimitrov's just been serving really well. I'm going to say Rune wins this. I'm going to go 7-5 Rune. 7-5 for Rune. And then Grigor wins second and third sets. That's my prediction. Hey, what's up, David? Good to have you. I hope you had a good stream with the Ego stream. 7-5 Demi. Okay, I'm going 7-5 Rune. But I like it. Come on. 9-7 Dimmy. Okay, let me know predictions in the chat. Robert, no. Sorry, I can't remember what that's in response to, Robert. That's my bad. That's my bad. David done with the exciting ego match. Is that still going on though? It's done though, right? Grigor 7-5. Okay. Boo, Anthony. Hey, I still have Grigor at the win. I just think he'll come back from down a set. Because listen, often it's when you have a lot of chances, but you can't quite convert. Then the other guy starts getting chances. But listen, it's looking like I might be wrong because Dimitrov's now up 2-0. That's a backhand error into the top of the net. Backhand error into the top of the net from Holger. Yeah, you got the win over Kerber straight sets. There you go. Bit of a tight first set. Didn't seem like second set was as tight. Forehand, the forehand of Holger. Bad error from Holger Rune. Looks like my prediction might be off. Dimitrov looking to be a set away from his first title since 2017. By the way, both of the finals that he lost last year, he lost in straight sets to Dimitrov. This would break a pattern. This would break a pattern. It was exciting, always exciting seeing Iga's opponents push Iga into goddess levels. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I like to see it too. Iga has a fun style of play to watch. I like watching Iga play, especially at her best. I've been saying similar things about Grigor too. He's been at his best recently, and he's just so exciting to watch when it's working. That goes out from Grigor. It's 3-1. 3-1, a little bit tighter. Grigor. Okay. Dimitrov looking to hold here, go up 4-1. At the start of this week, a lot of people were thinking that Rafa was going to go all the way here. Rafa picked up a little bit of an injury, and Jordan Thompson played an amazing comeback. In that match, Dimitrov beat Thompson. Now he's looking to take the title here. Serving up 3-1 against Rune. First set tiebreak. Serve here from Dimitrov. Serve down the tee. Forehand Dimitrov. The backhand of Rune. That's in the net. Couple bad errors from Rune towards the business end of this set, I'll be honest. Couple backhands into the net in this tiebreaker. They should not be missing. Serving down 1-4. Hour and 3 minutes played so far. Hey, we got a lot of people chatting up in the chat. I love to see. I always love to see. Hey, what's up, Matt? Good to have you in here staying up like me. I love it. Matt, staying up. I know we're on similar times, so I know you're staying up. It just hit 3 in the morning here. We got a lot to go. I'll take it. It's a good match so far. High level first set in my opinion. And really compelling. Rune playing very aggressive, both playing very aggressive tennis. Rune playing aggressive to combat Dimitrov. Dimitrov runs around the backhand, hits a forehand. Backhand now. Rune, cross court to the backhand slice of Grigor. That's in the net. Rune is staying close. It's 2-4. It's 2-4, but Grigor still with the lead. Rune. Okay, Ryan. Holger staying close. So I see Coco win, also Rybakina. Yeah, Rybakina, absolutely. How do you beat Sabalenka 6-0, 6-3? It's crazy. I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye, David, because he's going so fast. There you go. David's in the chat. You can say bye now, Ashley. Kerber first set was so great. Shame she couldn't keep it the attacking level. Yeah, Kerber works the best when she's really attacking with that forehand defense to offense and really being able to hit forehand, especially forehand down the line is her iconic shot. Hey, what's up, Robert? Thank you so much for the 5. I appreciate you like always, and appreciate the donos. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Ryan Pacific time. It's 3 a.m. Eastern time. Eastern for me. Wow, Robert Woo, yeah, I appreciate you. Come on, Coco, but I'm happy for my twin Rivas win earlier. There you go. Twin getting it done. Rybakina with a good win. Serve down the tee. Rune will like that. It's 4-3. Yeah, we got Max in here, Lexi, Robert. We got Ryan in here. Hit the like button, fans. That's it, guys. Don't forget to like the video if you're enjoying it. It really helps the stream get passed around. Helps out the channel. Don't forget to like the stream if you are enjoying it. And also, don't forget to subscribe to Quality Shot Tennis. We do streams all year round. Dimitrov here serving at 4-3. See what he can do. Dimitrov at the line. Serve from Grigor. Catches the ball toss. Serve. That's an ace out wide. Perfect serve. Got a little bit worried, but that was a great serve. 5-3. It's a big point coming up. 5-3 is the biggest point you can have in a tiebreaker. It's a big difference between 6-3 and 5-4. Down 3 set points and being on serve is a bit different. Big point. Serve here from Grigor. Wants another free first serve. He gets it. That's a good return from Holger. Forehand. The forehand of Dimitrov. Backhand Holger. The backhand of Dimitrov. Slice down the middle. Forehand Holger. Had a chance to come in. Didn't take it. Backhand. Oh, he misses it. And Holger knows it too. He had a chance to come in there. And also, that was just a bad miss off the backhand. 3-6. 3-6. Yeah, guys, that's it. Don't forget to like the stream if you're enjoying it. Don't forget to subscribe. Quality Shot Tennis. Anthony here with the call. Anthony Hirsch here with the call. We'll be here from the first point to the last. Lena was all business today. Very unusual from Saba. Was she injured? I didn't get a chance to watch it. Yeah, it seemed like she was a little bit injured. Definitely off her game with Sabalenka. But from what I saw, Rybakina was just playing flawless, insane tennis. She'll be tough to beat in the Australian Open. All right, 3 set points for Grigor. Take this first set. Serve down the tee. Forehand gets it back. Rune. Forehand, that's big. One thing I'll say about Holger is I am high on Holger Rune's fight. He will fight. He will fight. Even their match in Beijing, Holger fought well. Holger fought well. Even in their match in Beijing, he played the big points well. Dimitrov was just too much for him there, especially at Wimbledon. They've played twice before. Like I said, their head-to-head is 1-1. They're even. They played twice last year. When they played at Wimbledon, it was very close margins. I got to see a lot of that. And it was 2 tie-break sets where Dimitrov, I think, had set points in both sets or was close to having set points. It was very fine margins. Forehand, that's big. And the forehand of Dimitrov, way behind the baseline, doing it Medvedev style. Backhand, cross-court. What a shot from Holger. Wow. 6-5. That's what I'm saying. Holger has some good fight. He has a good fighting spirit. It's probably a bit unusual, the way he kind of mentally goes about things, but say what you will about Holger. He seems to have a good fighting spirit about him. Demi Ace, bang, yes, that's it. Dedicated fan with Eastern time, that's it, 3 a.m. Yeah, 3 a.m., still kicking. Actually, I didn't watch Reba either, a butt kicking. Yeah, absolutely. Lena's so good, Robert. So much untapped potential there, in my opinion, yeah. Well, she had a great start to the season last year. She will hope that she can have a great full season this year. But she's starting the season like she did last year, which is great. Yeah, probably even better with the win today. All right, set point for Grigor. Is that an ace out wide? I think it was called a let. It would have been an ace, but it would have been a first serve winner. Another first serve coming here. Grigor will want a free first serve here. 6-5. Serve from Dimitrov. Serve out wide. Similar serve. Backhand gets a 360. Holger way behind the baseline. Lob. Defending. Smash. Put away. That's what you like to see from the Bulgarian. 7-6. Be here for the second and third sets. Will Grigor beat another top 10 player and win his first title since 2017? This is what you like to see. Be here for the second set. Like I said before, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Quality Shot Tennis if you are new. It would be nice to see Elena winning the Australian Open. She was my pick for Australia before the year started, Max. We can talk a little bit more about that. All right, I'm going to take a quick break real quick, but I'll be here for the second set, so stick around. I'll be here for the second. Yes, Grigor. There we go. All right. Who said 7-5? Who said 7-5? Dimitrov. Lexi, was it you? Was it you? Shout out Lexi, like always. When we get to the tie breaks, try to shout out whoever gets the closest for a tie break score. Lexi nailed it. 7-5. David as well. David and Lexi, y'all got it. 7-5 for Grigor. There you go. Yeah, man, I'm planning to stay up for the second United Cup match, the Hong Kong final. Doubt I will stay up for the mixed doubles. That's crazy, Matt. Listen, I thought I was dedicated, staying up. You're dedicated. That's crazy. Yeah, it's 3:11 in the morning. I love it, though. I was listening to the match because I was driving. They said Saba called the trainer. Yeah, she did. Of course, I didn't hear whether she was injured or not. Yeah, she had a little bit of an injury, but it was mostly, I think it was Elena who was just playing amazing. Come on, Grisha. Yeah. Grigor got done. So happy for Demi. One down, one to go. There you go. Let's go, Grigor. I called Elena as well for the AO. You guys will see on the QualityShot socials when predictions drop. David, you and I both went Elena. That's crazy. Because I said it too. I have a feeling we did same pick for the men's side as well. So I think we exactly matched. That's crazy. That's crazy. Because, yeah, I'll just say it. I went Djokovic and Rybakina, so I think we're the same. I think we're the same. David nailed the 7-5 tiebreak. Yeah, he did. There you go, David. Lexi as well. Lexi got too. By the way, Rune, I think, is off court. Dimitrov is trying to keep himself up and about. Dimitrov could win the first title on the men's side in 2024. That'd be quite exciting. I saw an upcoming stream of someone commentating the Rublev and the Rusev match. I don't think so. I don't think we're doing that one. That might be Cam. Cam might do that one. It's much better time zone for him. As long as Grigor won Robert. Yeah, there you go. For sure, David, I'm not a Rune fan. I'm not a big Rune fan either, but I'm a huge Dimitrov fan. Rune taking a 20-minute bathroom break. I hate this stuff. Yeah, I don't love it either. Just because you lose the set doesn't mean you need to change your clothes. Not exactly bold predictions, lol. Yeah, that's true. But I feel like a lot of people are going Iga, and I wouldn't really go. I don't know. I don't think it's her time. I reckon she'll win the Australian Open. I don't think it's going to be this one. I've got Arena and Medi. Also good predictions. I don't have a good feeling about Sabalenka going to the Australian Open. And it's not just today's match. She's coming in with a lot of pressure. And I just don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. By the way, second set about to get underway here. Pat Rafter Arena. Brisbane final. And then Rune takes 2 and 3, damn it. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see what happens. He could. Rune with the serve. First serve in the net, second serve. Rune winning very few second serve points. One thing Rune really will want to do is to up his first serve percentage in order to not hit second serves. But there, Dimitrov hit it back into the net. 15 love. 15 love. Let me know. Predict who's going to win the second set. Who is going to win the second set? Let me know in the chat. At this point, I might predict. Well, I said Grigor would win in 3 sets. I'll stick with Grigor in 3 sets. First serve down the tee, that goes wide. Second serve. Kick serve out wide. Forehand of Rune. The backhand of Dimitrov. Forehand Rune. The backhand of Grigor. That's in the net. 30 love. 30 love. I still think Novak is going to win the Aussie. Follow the script. Yeah, I agree. I think Novak was so dominant last year. He's had this before. I think he wins in Australia as well. First serve down the tee. Second serve. Second serve kicked. Backhand of Dimitrov. The forehand of Rune. Forehand Dimitrov. The forehand of Rune right off the baseline. Again, right off the baseline. Playing very aggressive as Holger. Backhand drop shot. Oh, what a shot from Holger. Okay. Some drop shot skills, 40 love. A very positive start to the second set from Holger. He needs one. Rune wins set 2, 6-4 Rune. Okay, we're seeing a lot of Runes for set 2. I got same prediction. Wow, Holger, yeah, it was a great drop shot. Come on, Grigor. Yep, let's see what Grigor can do. That's out. 4 straight points for Rune to start off the set. Demi will serve at 5-3 or 5-4 for the set, but we'll win it 7-5. Okay, I'll remember that. David, I'm bookmarking it. I'm bookmarking it. 6-4 in the tiebreaker. Grigor takes this in straights. 7-6, 6-4 tiebreaker. 6-4 in the tiebreaker. Oh, okay, got you. Makes sense. I also went Elena, but I would like to see the drop for making an official pick. I love all the Elena picks, though. We know how good Elena can be. Courts are too fast right now for Iga. Helps the heavier hitters over Iga. Granted, there's not too many heavier than Iga. Crazy way to shot. Yeah, true. That's true. Yeah, and the hot and humid kind of conditions, Australia, the ball moves fast. It will definitely help a player like Sabalenka more than Iga. No doubt about it. Part of why Rybakina was able to win 6-4, 6-4 over Iga. Iga will try to change that. By the way, 5-0 in points so far in the set. Great backhand winner down the line from Rune. Great start. Love 15. Seems like it's just come out a different player as Holger. We'll see if he keeps it up. Looks like he's playing a little bit more loose. I sensed a little bit of nerves towards the end of that first set, and it kind of makes sense. The confidence on the outdoor hard courts. He still hasn't reached our outdoor hard court. He hasn't won an outdoor hard court title. In fact, this is his first outdoor hard court final. And the form at the second half last year wasn't great. I don't know how Dimitrov got that back off the one-hander. 6-0 in points for Holger Rune. A statement to start off the second set. Let's see if he can follow it up with a break, though. Love 30. Love 30 for Holger. I'll bet you a still, David. I'll bet you a still to waiting for it in the post. Let's see. I want to see where Osaka falls in the draw before saying anything. That's interesting. I think it's too early for Osaka to do something like that, but we'll see. This is a great point from Holger, but Dimitrov gets his first point of the set, 15-30. Holger doing a lot of running to go quote Medvedev, vama. Love it in the chat. Some rivalry. What the heck, Grigor Dimitrov on the floor. David, I think you're a little bit ahead of me, but I think I'm about to see that. Serve out wide back. Oh my God, there it is. Backhand slice, forehand. Holger looks like nearly falls himself about a couple of times, but this Grigor, I don't know why he did that necessarily. I want to see a replay here. 30 all. Let's see a replay of this one. Okay, serve, backhand. Yeah, just, I don't know. I guess it worked. It helped him out to just kind of slice the shot. I think it helped him get kind of that weight of shot into the court to fall on the ground like that. Something about it. I can't really articulate it, but it's kind of a strange shot there. Took some skills, though. 30 all. Serve from Grigor. Serve, the forehand of Holger, forehand of Grigor. Inside into forehand of Dimitrov. Backhand Rune playing very aggressive. It's a drop shot. Playing that shot more. Dimitrov says no, though. I see what you're doing, Holger. You're playing this aggressive game and then mixing in the drop shots. I see what you're doing. Dimitrov is so fast in terms of up and down the court. I don't know if the drop shot's going to work that much, Holger. Don't know if the drop shot's going to work that much. He is so fast running up and down the court as Dimitrov. Go away, Rune. Yeah, that's it, Lexi. I agree. Big Danish fan. Let's go Danes. Okay. We do have a Rune fan in the chat, though. Serve down the tee. Forehand Rune. Backhand down the tee. Forehand. Volley. Forehand. Ooh. Dimitrov nearly there with the slide. That's in the net. Dimitrov thought he made it. Hand over his mouth. That was a great shot initially on the slide. Almost got the second one. I'm loving every minute of this, by the way. This is such a fun match. You have Grigor is just this like powerhouse shot maker. And then you have Rune, who, to be honest, like Rune does play a little bit more of a, I don't know, more like kind of a Novak, kind of effective, kind of counter bunchy. I don't know exactly what you'd call it. A lot of variety. He can hit in a lot of different ways from back the court, but very kind of effective shot in, shot out. Won't usually hit the most amazing shot of the match, but that said, he's a pretty great shot maker. He's pretty fun to watch, and he can push a lot of players to play in a very kind of creative way to kind of figure him out, because he does bring that variety, especially from the back of the court. So it makes a lot of people have to kind of figure out the right ways to play him and bring out some great shot making from both. I'm enjoying these rallies a lot. And neither player has come to net very much, so we're seeing a lot of points from back the court, but it's a lot of fun. Both players are sneaky fast as well, even though Dimitrov is, it's 33 at this point in tennis. That doesn't mean much at all. But forehand, that's in the net. Dimitrov holds. It's 1-1. Love donut, but I'll have some hot chicken noodle soup instead. Yeah. All right, 1-1. 1-1 in this one. By the way, if Rune is currently 8th in the world, and if Holger wins, then he won't climb up in the rankings, but he'll be just 150 points behind Tsitsipas in the next ranking, just 195 behind Zverev, which would still be big for Rune, I feel. And Dimitrov, if he wins this, he will pass Fritz, and he'll be at number 12 in the ranking. So if Dimitrov wins this, he's a top 12 player. That's guaranteed if he wins this match. First title since 2017, and he'll be in the top 12. Very deserved. I think that'll be exciting for tennis fans all around, because that's where he deserves to be in the rankings at the moment. At least top 12, if not higher. Serve from Rune. Again, a second serve. Backhand. It's a good return. Backhand Dimitrov. Cross court. Back into Rune. Forehand. Back to the backhand of Rune. That goes long. 15-all. Rune needs to stop making so many second serves. Look at these stats for Rune. Just look at these stats. First serve percentage. That's a big stat at the moment, because he does not want to be making second serves. Rune has hit 66 of first serves in, which isn't the worst stat ever, but he wants to make more in, because his second serve, like second serve points won, 50%. That might be for set 2. Or no, match stats. 50%. That is not good enough. He's losing a lot of points on second serve. And he's hitting a lot of second serves. Are Krejcikova and Yakova in the Aussie draw? They retired as doubles pairing. Yeah. Pairing with other people at some point. Well, I missed that. Thanks, David. Yeah, and I have no idea why. David, do you know why this year's the Olympics year? It's like, I don't know why they did that. I thought if they kept going, they could be one of the all-time great women's doubles teams. They've already won pretty much every big title. I don't know why they did that. This year is the Olympics year. I don't know why they split up. Maybe something personal between the two. Never know, I guess, but seems odd from the outside, because they were a hell of a team. 30-all. Serve from Rune. Potentially a big point here. Early. Forehand. Cross court. Just cross the net. That's a good forehand from Rune. Solid. Solid. Watch out for Holger in this set. I'm feeling like Holger might pick it up. Although I said that in the tiebreaker too, so. Does anyone think Medi can win the AO? I think he can. I think a hard court major is in the books for him, to be honest. How well he was playing last year. Across all surfaces, but especially on hard courts, had a 19-match hard court win streak. But it goes back to Novak. Like, I just am I so much think Novak is the guy to beat out Australia. But that's not to say that Medvedev can't. I mean, he reached 2 consecutive finals in Australia. He almost got the win against Rafa in 2022. Forehand Rune, the backhand slice of Dimitrov. That's a drop shot. It's a good one, too. Backhand, back to the backhand volley. Tries to go behind him. Rune tries to go behind Dimitrov. Rune laughs about it. He should have just hit a more high percentage shot there. Should have Holger, but that was a good rally from both. Deuce. I think Medvedev can. Robert said that he thinks he will. Yeah, Medi is my pick, Ashley. Yeah, there you go. That saddens me a lot. I love watching them. Yeah, me too. Siniakova is such a talented player. Siniakova, there are a couple of these players who, like, especially play doubles. Siniakova is a singles player as well, but she's obviously elite level at doubles. Like Joe Salisbury in men's doubles, Siniakova in women's doubles. It's like some of these players that I'm like, I know they're playing doubles, but they're some of the most talented tennis players in the world. Like, Siniakova is such a talent, and I'm glad that it's carried over into singles, especially starting kind of second half last year. But she is a big talent. And Krejcikova, I mean, we know Krejcikova already. Hope to see Krejcikova kind of climb back up the rankings on the WTA side. If she plays her best tennis, she could get back into the top 5. It's only going to get harder and harder, though, with players like Andreeva, Osaka, Zhang, among other players, only getting better. And then obviously, yeah, Pegula, Goff, Rybakina, Sabalenka, Swiatek. It's only going to get harder. Ons Jabeur is always in the conversation somewhere if she can pick it up, at least for the next few years. Serve. Back and return, backhand of Rune to the backhand of Dimitrov, backhand Rune, the backhand slice of Grigor, forehand Rune, the backhand slice of Dimitrov, pretty far behind the baseline, forehand, the backhand of Dimitrov down the line. That's a screamer winner. Is Roger Federer on the court, because Baby Fed was the nickname, but we can retire the nickname. That was a Grigor Dimitrov backhand down the line for a clean winner. There you go. Shot of the match so far for me. Great rally. I mean, I don't know how he took the long steps and got the amazing athleticism on that backhand. Perfect stroke down the line. Clean winner. Great shot. Great shot, great shot. He's a good pick, Robert. So solid hard courts can grind for days. Yeah, absolutely. And Medvedev loves a faster hard court. Australia plays pretty quick. Listen, he just wasn't in good form against when he played Korda in Australian Open. That was kind of the last match he played where his form wasn't very good. But the 2 years before that, he at least reached the final. So it's always something to remember. Backhand, Dimitrov, the backhand of Rune, backhand slice Grigor, the forehand of Holger, backhand Dimitrov, another great backhand down the line. Forehand Dimitrov should win this point. Let's see if he does. He does. It's a forehand volley, easy as you like. It's a break point here for Grigor. This is where it gets dangerous. Because then Grigor Dimitrov said he's like, I haven't won a title since 2017, my ATP Finals victory. Now I can at least imagine it. Now the image is in his head. We'll see if he can keep up the confidence. Dimitrov needs confidence for his game to be working. He's playing a top 10 guy who's playing well, by the way. But he has a break point to go up a set and a break. Holger is doing well at saving break points in the first set. Didn't get broken, only lost in the tiebreak. That's a great serve down the tee. Holger is playing pretty clutch for the most part. Deuce. Medi is too good to win only one major. I mean, preach, Robert. Absolutely. I will be beyond shocked if he only wins one major. I've had this sneaky kind of unpopular, kind of the weird opinion for a bit that I think Medvedev is like one of the most talented players that we've seen step on a tennis court, just period. Like, the way he plays his game, like, I know he doesn't always have the flashiest style, sometimes just kind of hitting flat backhand after flat backhand and just grinding it out. But to play the way he does takes such absurd talent that it's so crazy. Like, and to hit some of the passing shots he does, some of the crazy shots like the overhead off and overhead against Zverev, the around the net return of serve against Evans at the U.S. Open. Like, he hit some crazy, like, he is a big talent. And when he's playing his best, it is just unbelievable. World number one level against Alcaraz at U.S. Open last year, which was my best performance of the year in 2023, to be honest. Because Alcaraz is a bad matchup for Medvedev, and Medvedev completely hit Alcaraz off the court somehow, which was crazy. By the way, another error for Rune. Another error from Holger Rune. Advantage for Dimitrov. Eyes on the match. It's break point here for the Bulgarian. Break point number 2. Rune's got to watch out here. It's another certain. Grigor can't do anything about it. Deuce. Medi didn't have much left to take in the U.S. Open final against Nolek. He really played an awesome match against Carlitos, which drained for the final, unfortunately. Yeah, to an extent, actually. I don't know if he was drained for the final, to be honest, from that match, because the match was pretty... It wasn't that long against Alcaraz, to be honest with you. He did have to put 100% to get the victory in. But it was a long second set. Had he just gone backhand down the line on his set point in the second set, who knows what would have happened? You know what I mean? Still likely Novak would have gotten the win, but I think people forget that about the final. Like, it was a blockbuster second set, and it probably decided the match. Like, Medvedev was tired in the third set, and I think he just showed up with kind of a worse day. We saw a similar thing happen in Beijing. Like, he played incredible against Zverev in the semifinals of Beijing. Then in the final, it just didn't really show up. So, also, he probably has a bit of a mental block now against Novak, especially in a major final. We saw, because he lost that one in Australia. He did win 2 years ago against Novak, 2021, to be fair, though. So, not sure that's as viable, but either way. By the way, it's a forehand down the line, goes out. But I just think, I don't know if he was tired from the semi, but I think that, I don't know. I think, though, I do like his chances going to Australia, so I do think he's too good of a player not to. And I think he is a guy who can beat Nole, no doubt about it. I never underestimate him. He's brilliant. I agree. Medi was also drained from playing Andre in the quarterfinals. The hottest conditions, Medi said only Tokyo is hotter. That's true, actually. That's a good point. Yeah, that was insane. I remember that match. That's true. That's true. Yeah, Novak didn't play that much throughout the tournament, so you're probably right. Advantage for Dimitrov. Rune with some bad errors on deuce. This game has been comical. Every single deuce point, Rune has been hitting a bad error. Then every single break point, Rune hits an ace to get out of it. Another break point coming. By the way, break points won in this match so far. 0 for 3 for Holger, 0 for 4 for Dimitrov. Neither guy's broken so far. Lots of chances, though. This will be the 8th break point in the match so far, but 0 breaks. First serve down the tee. That goes out. Second serve to work with for Dimitrov. Watch out, Rune. Kick serve. Backhand slice. Dimitrov. Forehand. Inside in. Dimitrov. Oh, he almost gets it. It's in the middle of the net, though. Deuce. This game could prove to be absolutely crucial. Rune doing well to hang on. By the way, I'm going to check. Does it have winners to unforced error stats? Because it's been pretty good in this match so far. I'm kind of curious. It does. Yeah, winners to unforced errors in the match so far, very good. 26 winners, 9 unforced errors from Holger. 19 winners, 8 unforced errors. That just shows you Holger's playing well, and he's still losing this match. Not doing so well in second serve points won, though, and that's been a big thing in the match. That's a first serve, though, and that's good. He's winning the points when he's getting the first serve in. That's advantage to Rune now. It's a problem too, though. If you start going more high percentage on first serve, though, then you stop winning as many points on first serve because you're not going for huge aces. So it's just a balance, but he needs to make more first serves in. Forehand, Rune, that goes out. He finally gets to a game point and he misses at advantage, deuce. Let me get the scoreboard back up here. I'm excited to do a late night stream. I always like late night streams. I like being up at night. I got a little bit of a nap in too. Small nap before. Deuce number 7, by the way, blockbuster game. Arg. Actually, I know it's got to be tough, right? But it's 3:35 a.m. where I'm watching from. I'm enjoying it, though. This is high level. Backhand, the forehand of Holger, backhand Dimitrov, forehand volley. Didn't even need to hit it, in my opinion. I thought it was going long, but good to hit it either way because it was still at least pretty close. Advantage to Rune at 1-1. Let's see if he can put this away. Dimitrov will be hoping not. This was in this game on all three of Dimitrov's break points. He could sense that. Can at least imagine the title in sight. Grigor. First serve goes long. Second serve. Back and fight. Back and Oscar, that's a great shot. That's in the net. Deuce number 8. This game is never ending. Deuce number 8. Jesus, by the time this game ends, it's already gonna be 8 in the morning here. My time. Wow, this game is never ending. Deuce number 8. I'm in full vampire mode for the next 3 weeks, Robert. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I'm going to be staying up a lot to watch these matches in Australia. Already am, to be honest. Backhand slice the forehand of Rune. Forehand Dimitrov. Cross court into the backhand of Rune. Backhand Dimitrov. Both guys are playing so well. Backhand Dimitrov. Just not so well when they have game point or break point. Backhand slice down the middle. Forehand inside in. Forehand Dimitrov. That goes long. Great point from Holger. Advantage. Dimitrov's going to be super disappointed if he doesn't get the break at the end of this game. But yeah, Robert, I feel you. It's these Australia times. I always enjoy it. I always enjoy it. Staying up, watching it. I remember, it was 2 years ago. I stayed up for 2 matches that, my personal opinion, are all-time classics. And I know that most people would disagree with me about the first match, but I will stick by it. Oj Aliassime taking on Medvedev in Australian Open. Unbelievable level. Unbelievable drama. Unbelievable rallies. Medvedev coming back from 2 sets to love down. Felix playing insane. I stayed up till about 9 in the morning watching that one. Started about 3:30 in the morning. By the way, Rune misses it again. I don't know what's the record for most deuces in a game. We're not there yet, but 9th deuce in this game so far. How many deuces did we have in that one game in Wimbledon? Alcaraz Djokovic, that's a question. I might look that up. But and then I watched the Australian Open final between Nadal and Medvedev into the wee hours of the morning. Same thing as Tsitsipas Djokovic, but that one didn't go as long. But yeah, those were both 5-hour epics. But I was so glad that I stayed up both times because those are probably 2 of my favorite matches that I've watched. Another ace from Holger. Holger can only smile about it. I'm going to look it up, how many deuces were in that Alcaraz Djokovic. "26 minutes, 32 points." Doesn't really answer the question. 13 deuces. 13. Alcaraz and Djokovic had their 13 deuces in Wimbledon last year. That's crazy. All right, advance here for Rune. Dimitrov asking to wait. There seems like a sound in the crowd or something. Rune serve. Some sounds going off in the crowd, kind of causing a delay. Forehand, that's a good return off a big serve. That's a forehand cross court. Hands in the air because Rune gets through a marathon game where he faced breakpoint after breakpoint. That game felt like it lasted about an hour. I don't know how long it was, but it lasted a while. 17-minute long game. And it's a 33-minute long set so far, and we're at 2-1. We've played 33 minutes. We've played 3 games. That's 11-minute average per game so far in the set. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. By the way, if you're watching, let me know. What's the time where you're watching right now? Let me know the time of day where you're watching at the moment. Be interested to hear. It's funny is how sports and tennis gets you to watching stuff at just the wee hours of the morning. It just it really messes up your schedule, but it's funny because like I will have like I took a little bit of a nap before I came here, but for the most part, I will have been awake for I would need to figure it out exactly. I woke up at about 10 this morning. So I will have been awake in about 20 minutes. I'll have been awake for about 18 hours, and the match isn't over yet. So but that's all right. I'm enjoying watching it. This is looking like one of the epic games of all time, Matt. Yeah, it was. It was. That was an epic game. Rune put his hands in the air like he won the match. Not yet. Dimitrov's up a set, Holger. I can't get over the fact that it's an 11-minute average per game in the set so far. Like, that game was 17 minutes long, but outside of that, 16 minutes for the other two games. That's 8-minute average for the other two as well. So they've been having some long games in the set so far. Dimitrov at the line to serve. Still, the crowd is moving around, though. Love seeing Grigor playing at this level. I mean, even if he loses this match, it's so good to see Grigor back at this level. And if he keeps playing like this, he's going to win a title. You would think. You would hope so. If he can mentally cross that line, then surely he will. Love 15. That's a forehand in the net. He's one set away. He's one set away, which is something that hasn't happened since I don't think it's happened since he's won the ATP finals that he's been one set away. I would have to look up the Rotterdam Open 2018 if he won a set there, but we'll look that up. Because that was the only final he reached after the ATP finals. Yeah, I didn't win a single set there. I had lost very comfortably there to Joe Wilfried Tsonga, 6-2, 6-2. So this has not happened for Grigor since the ATP finals, that he's won a set in a final, which is insane. Backhand, way up high. Grigor absolutely annihilating that forehand. Shot of the match for me so far is like huge backhand he hit down the line for a winner. That looked like it might have been over 90 miles per hour. He's hitting the forehand and backhand massive. 2:41 a.m. in Dallas. All right, got you. Yeah, Robert, you're saying up big time too. You're about an hour behind where I'm at. Yeah, let me know. What's the time where you're watching at? You can drop in the chat. 30:15 for Dimitrov. Serve, backhand Rune. Right off the baseline. That goes out. Anthony up late like the young rowdy man he is. Yeah, that's true. There you go. Yeah, it's 3:43 in the morning, by the way. 40:15. It might go 3 sets. Rune's putting up a fight. Rune, forehand volley of Dimitrov. Backhand. That's a great pass from Rune. 40-30. Yeah, I'm staying up till 4, and then I'm having a house party at 6. That's kind of the plans. I'm learning from Cam. I'm learning from Cam Williams. Cam's great. He always staying up. If he's on you as well, always staying up late for the matches. So it's great. That's what I have to do when it's in Australia because the time zones are crazy. Serve down the tee, forehand way up high. That goes wide. Dimitrov holds 2-2. Have we had a single love hold in this match so far? Like, seriously, have we had a single love hold? Hour and 47 minutes so far match time. And we're at 2-2 in the second set. That's pretty absurd. Hour and 47 minutes, we're at 2-2. So we're not even halfway there. If we double that match time to say that will happen the second half of this match as well, if I do some quick math, what is that, like 3 hours and 40 minutes or something? Like 3 hours and 45 minutes? That's like one of the longest best of 3-set matches ever. That's like Alcaraz Djokovic Cincinnati level. It's been long so far. Partially due to that last Holger service game. Let's see if this one's quicker. Love. Serve out wide, backhand, slice Dimitrov. The forehand of Holger, forehand Dimitrov. The forehand of Holger. Forehand Dimitrov. Forehand of Holger. Backhand Rune. The forehand of Dimitrov absolutely attacking that forehand. Forehand cross court. The forehand of Holger. Oh! Absolute huge slide from Rune there, but he I kind of got scared that got injured a little bit, but good athleticism, I suppose. 15 all to not get injured. Sure, Anthony, some love. Hit the like button. Any tips? Go Tim. Yeah, I appreciate it a lot, Faison. Yeah, guys, don't forget to like the stream if you are enjoying it. I would mean a lot to me. I can't even talk. It would mean a lot to me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. I appreciate that. I took a nap from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. It did wonders. I didn't take that long of a nap, but I got like a 45-minute nap in, which was not bad. I am tired. Backhand Dimitrov, the forehand of Holger. Backhand Dimitrov, lob way up high. Holger smash, put away, 30-15. I have quite the setup. Have my laptop on your broadcast. The stream of Dimitrov Rune Hong Kong final. Have my phone on the United Cup. That's crazy. Matt, you're killing it. 3:44 a.m. Same as Anthony. Yeah, okay, nice. That's crazy, Matt. Killing it. I just got my stream going, and I got the Rune Dimitrov stream. I can't focus on much more than that right now. I'm not not in the mood to focus on much more than that. 40-15. 2-2. Like I said, Dimitrov hasn't been in this position before. Dimitrov hasn't been in the position where he's one set away from winning a title since ATP finals. He lost 11 consecutive ATP semifinals from 2018 to 2023. His first final he reached since Rotterdam in 2018, in February 2018, was in Geneva last year on the clay courts. Then he reached the Paris final against Djokovic. Now he's playing Rune in a hard court final in a 250. He's looking for his first title. He won the first set. It's been a really long match so far. The first hour, the first kind of set and a half have been very long. Oh, by the way, Pat is at United Cup, by the way. Pat is at the United Cup final at the moment, which is pretty cool. Commentator for the channel, Pat. So I don't know if we're gonna it'd be cool if we could get some photos or videos. He's there watching the final between Germany and Poland. I picked Poland to win the United Cup before the event started because I'm so high on Hurkacz at the moment, and Iga is Iga, and also they looked really good when they played together for mixed last year. So my pick might be right. I also thought US would have a decent chance. I thought Canada would have a decent chance before FAA got injured. Who else? There's somebody else. There's one other team in the event that I was quite excited about. Oh, Australia. I was excited about Australia because Matthew Ebden, Alex de Minaur, good doubles, good singles, but they lost that epic to Germany. I really didn't think Germany would do as well as they did at all. They've been the shockers in this event so far. De Minaur kind of shocked Zverev yesterday, but the other two matches were shocks for Germany, for sure. Big forehand scorching through the courts. 15 love. Already an hour and 52 on the match clock. We're about halfway through the match, potentially. Probably a little bit over halfway, if we're being honest, but 15 love. If this goes 3 sets, we're about halfway. Serve from Grigor. Down the tee. That's too good. 30 love. Grigor looking to be 3 games away from the title. By the way, guys, like I said, don't forget to subscribe. Quality Shot Tennis if you're new. Don't forget to like the stream if you are enjoying it. It's Anthony Hersher on the call. Anthony Hersher on the call. I'll be here for more streams as well. And it's Grigor taking on Rune in the final of Brisbane. It's been a really good match so far. A lot of close games, especially a particular one from Rune in his service game earlier in the set, which had 100 deuces and went forever. Really 9 deuces, and Rune saved a lot of break points from Grigor, who's playing really good tennis. I love to see Grigor playing at a high level. Grigor has been the better player in this match so far. I would feel confident saying that, but it's not by a lot. Rune has been playing well as well. But Grigor has been the slightly more solid, slightly more consistent. Even though the first set went to a tiebreaker, is consistently having chances on the Rune service game. By the way, Holger with a great return at Grigor's feet, but Grigor with a winner into the opposite corner. But there's something about watching Grigor, and I don't really like calling him baby fed. I never really like those comparisons with players. Like, for example, good example. Emil Rusevori, who plays later today, like he's living in Yannick Sinner's shadow. Like, people don't really respect Rusevori. They just see him as a Sinner light because he plays so similar. Rusevori is an incredible player in his own right. So it kind of takes away from Grigor when we compare him, even though obviously it's a great comparison. Oh, that was a hell of a backhand. Rune can only smile about it. He actually had a pretty good attempt at a squash shot off of it, but great backhand down the line from Grigor. But I was going to say, there's something about Federer having retired and Grigor back playing at this extraordinary level, because you do see shades of Roger in some of these shots. There's no way around it, to be honest. There's just no way around it. So it's good to see. It's good to see as a bit of a Federer fan, and a bit of a Dimitrov fan. It's just good to see him back at this level. Oh, backhand. That's a winner. It's love 30. And is Dimitrov about to strike? Is Dimitrov about to strike here? Love 30. Love 30. 3-3, love 30. For my sake, I might be hoping that he strikes, because it's almost 4 a.m. where I'm watching from. Grigor is hitting the backhand amazingly. It's amazing to me. Listen, it's these guys at the top of the sport, the highest level athletes of the highest level, who can play with the one-handed backhand, get themselves into position well, and get the power, the strength, the reach, and just get into the right positions. And Dimitrov puts himself in the right positions off the backhand, and it's awesome to watch. On return of serve, off of everywhere, and that makes the one-hand backhand work quite well. There's still a place for the one-hand backhand in the men's game, and how well Dimitrov has been playing the last few months proves it, if nothing else. To me. It's Rune at 15-30, 3-3. First serve hits the tape, it goes wide. Second serve. Second serve. Rune, serve. Forehand, inside in. Oh, he goes for a lot, and that's too much. There's just something about the way both players are handling themselves that it feels like this match now a little bit has Grigor's name on it. I said Grigor in 3 sets. Grigor's looking to finish this off in straights. I don't know why Rune went for so much there. That was a bit of a bad... The shot selection for Rune, even though it's looked pretty good for most of this match, to be honest. He has a lot of variety and tools to work with from back of the court. He's still figuring out the shot selection. That was a bad shot choice. Went for so much for no reason. Serve. The backhand slice of Dimitrov. Forehand. The backhand slice Dimitrov. Forehand of Rune. The backhand of Dimitrov. If you feel like Dimitrov's just kind of grinding this out, actually scratch that. He's playing a little bit more aggressive now. Backhand slice. The forehand of Rune. He's doing a bit of both. That just catches the sideline. Thinking about the small margins in tennis, now I don't know how much that was in, but that must have been about half an inch in. That must have been about half an inch in. Good morning, Anthony. Good morning, Lexi. I appreciate it. Hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, Ryan, Lexi, Robert, David was in the chat after the Iga match. Ashley, Vaison's in here as well. Who else we got? Max is in here as well. Max N. Sneaks. Marcus E. Another break points. A second serve. Second serve percentage for Rune has not been very good. It's a second serve to work with for Grigor, who's been very aggressive, especially off second serve return. See if he steps in. He's ready. It's a kick serve. That's a great serve from Rune. Forehand. I think that's wide. It is wide. It's 4-3 for Grigor, who gets 2 games away from his first title, and it's on his serve. First break of the match for either guy. First break of the match for either guy, which, by the way, is insane. Because let me say the stat, by the way, already over 2 hours played. Rune might run out of gas. I know it's only straight sets so far, but this might be Rune running out of gas. 2 hours is usually 3 sets. Yeah, break point saved. So, I can't do math at the moment. So 3 plus 7, yeah, 10. So they had 9 break points, I guess, combined, and they didn't convert on a single one. On the 10th break point of the match, Dimitrov gets the break. Dimitrov gets the break. But yeah, good morning, Lexi. Almost 4 a.m. Let's see if we can hit 4 a.m. Well, clearly we will, right? There's 2 more games to play. It's almost 4 a.m. where I'm watching from. Appreciate you guys joining in. Don't forget to like the stream if you're enjoying it. Let me see what the likes are at. Let me see what the likes are at. Where are we at? Where are we working with? Let me see what the likes are at. 21 likes. It would be real cool if we could get to, I'm not going to be greedy. If we could get to 24 likes. 24 likes by the end of the stream. That'd be real cool. That'd be cool to me. All right, Dimitrov at serve. Dimitrov is 2 games away from winning his first title since 2017. I keep saying that like he hasn't won titles before. This would be the 9th title of Dimitrov's career. He would also be a top 12 player again for the first time in I don't know how long. I'd actually be curious to look that up. That's an ace out wide. This does feel like it has Grigor's name written on it. By the way, Rune yet to win an outdoor hardcore title still if he loses this match. It'll be interesting to see if he gets it this year. If you love, Grigor 7 points away. Very aggressive. Grigor's just been playing better and also aggressive. Backhand, that's in the net. Serve out wide, forehand. The backhand of Grigor, backhand Rune on the full slide again. He's got to be careful with his body. I mean, I know he's a good athlete, but he's got to stop doing that. Looks dangerous. Looks dangerous. Serve from Grigor. Out wide, back in return. The forehand of Grigor. That's it. Stop the tape. 30 all. Watch out, Grigor. You don't want to get broken back right away. Bulgarians got to be careful. Don't know why I called him Bulgarian now. Grigor's got to be careful. See what Grigor can do 30 all. Serve out wide. That's too good. 40-30. Dimitrov's 5 points away. $22 likes on my page. Okay, nice. Appreciate you looking at it, Robert. Closed out Grigor. Yeah, that's it. Let's see what Grigor can do. Game point for 40-30. First serve in the net. Second serve coming here from Grigor. Kick serve, backhand, Rune. The backhand of Grigor slice. What a slice down the line. That just catch the line from Rune. Backhand, I mean, Rune should not have gotten that big. That similar to when Rune got broken. He had a huge forehand shot inside in. That was just a pretty, just not a smart shot to play. Just the incorrect shot to play. Just went for it way too early. Rune's got to figure out when he's going to be aggressive, when he's going to be defensive. Some people have compared him to Novak. He has a lot of different kind of variety to work with from the back of the court. He can play either aggressive, defensive, do this, do that. He's a pretty complete player, but he needs to figure it out. Demi is my AO dark horse, but on my Grand Slam predictions. Yeah, Faison, I saw that. We have kind of similar dark horses. I have Hurkacz as a dark horse for Wimbledon. And I have Dimitrov as a dark horse for AO as well. So, same thing. Dimitrov's been playing amazing. I mean, beat Tsitsipas, Medvedev, Alcaraz in the last few months. Paris final, could get a title here. Beats Rune. So, he's been playing well. Backhand, cross-court. The backhand slice of Grigor is 1 game away from a title. Backhand slices away. Great lob, though. Smashes out. Great lob from Dimitrov. He's 3 points away. By the way, give me something else to do. Dimitrov rankings history. When's the last time Dimitrov was in the top 10 in the world? I reckon it's been a while. I reckon he's been close, but I'll say, am I wrong if I would say like 2018, or has he been in the top 12 since then? I don't quite remember. Yeah, here we go. The ATP website is, I mean, come on. The changes to the ATP website are just, I don't know why they changed it. It's like one of those things that it was good before. Like, it didn't really need a change. I'll look through that after this point. Serve, Holger. Kick serve, serve and volley, right at the feet. Great. Have volley, though. Forehand volley. Absurd point from Holger, to be honest. 15-all. That forehand volley was strange. Just hit it right on the sideline. Dimitrov at the net as well. Okay, so number 12 in the world. Let's see. Last time Dimitrov was number 12 in the world. Dimitrov will be top 12 if he wins this. Let's see. Grigor. So at least 2020. I'm going down the rankings. He's been high. He's been top 20 for a lot of that time. Forehand. The backhand of Grigor. Oh, hits the tape. Somehow goes over. That's put away from Holger, 30-15. Looks like Grigor's going to have to serve this out. Okay, here we go. So last time that Grigor has been top 12 in the world was October 2018. Last time that Grigor was ranked top 12 in the world was October 2018. Well, that was the last time he had a ranking week. So November 4th, 2018. That was the last day that he's been top 12 in the world. Trying to get back up there, climb back up the ranks. Love to see him still playing at such high level. Dimitrov 2 points away. 30-all. Rune in the net. Rune in the net. It would be so good to see Dimitrov have a good run at a major, especially at the Australian Open where he got so close against Rafa. I said it earlier. In a lot of the semifinals he reached, he didn't have very close matches, but he had a close one against Rafa. Rafa was looking down the barrel against Grigor. And he just couldn't quite finish it. And then we got that iconic epic against Roger in the final. But it would be so good to see him reach a major final. I mean, he's such a talented guy. That's a double fault. Guess what? Last time we saw this, you were in 2017. Grigor Dimitrov has a championship point. He's looking to take the first ATP title of the 2024 tennis season. Dimitrov to beat another top 10 player. He beat Alcaraz. He beat Medvedev. He beat Tsitsipas. He's adding another one to the list. Very long 2-set match, and he's at championship point. Maybe Rune's run out of gas a little bit. Starting unloading on second serves off of early ground strokes. Rune's complaining about something. Some 4-letter words coming from his mouth and then a thumbs up to the umpire. Okay. Dimitrov got to stay focused here. First serve, big, out wide, forehand. Rune, what a shot. Backhand, no way. Forehand, are you kidding me right now? Absurd. That is a championship point. That's crazy. I mean, listen, I said earlier, I'm high on Rune's mentality. I mean, this guy fights crazy. Whether you like him or not, he fights crazy. Gave me flashbacks to his championship point, his match point save against Rublev at the Australian Open last year. I really have no idea how Dimitrov hit that backhand down the line. Then the way Rune slid into that volley actually reminded me of an amazing volley that Dimitrov hit at Indian Wells against Hurkacz a couple of years ago. That was one of the best shots of the year that year. And an amazing match there. Anyway, deuce. Rune saves the championship point. Nearly a double fault again. Just catch the back of the line. Net court. Dimitrov comes in. That's put away. Calm as he like. It's a championship point for Grigor. It's got to be his time, right? It's got to be his time. He's already had a championship point. Now he has 2. Now he's got a second. Yahoo, Lexi. Come on, Grigor. He can do this. Yep. That's it. That's it. Not yet, Top G. Yeah. Come on, Grigor. Come on, Grigor. Let's go, Grigor. He's got to finish this off. Second championship point for first title since 2017. I mean, come on, man. With these noises. There's another, like, big pop from the crowd. Like what happened in that Nadal match point against Team, I believe it was. Or against Thompson. One or the other. It's a crazy champion. I believe it was against Thompson, actually. Anyway, second serve. Grigor will be happy about that. Second serve. Kick serve. Backhand Dimitrov. Slice. Forehand Holger. I mean, come on. And Holger hits one of the best forehands of the match so far. Inside in winner. I mean, you can say what you want about Holger. I think it should be pretty, like, mainstream thought nowadays that he has a pretty good fighter's mentality on him. It's not like he can be kind of go at the crowd a little bit and kind of go at himself or at the, but he stays calm and he wins tight moments. You saw it against Yannick in Monte Carlo. You saw it against Van de Zandschulp earlier last year. He can fight against Rublev in Australian Open last year, which I mentioned. Like, this guy fights well. Advantage to Rune to give Dimitrov a lot to think about. Arc Lexi, yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know why I said that's true, but that is exactly how I'm feeling at the moment. That's true, I said, at 4:08 in the morning. Hey, what's up, Frederick? Good to have you. It is past 4 a.m. where I'm at. Stayed up to watch this one. It's been a long 2-set match. It keeps going. First serve is the let. Another first serve coming. Rune has now saved 2 championship points. He saved them in some style. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. QualityShot. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to like the stream if you're enjoying it. We're trying to hit 24 likes by the end of the stream. Rune holds in a big fist bump with the racket. We'll see if Grigor can close this out. Let's go, Grigor, for a first title since 2017. I mean, listen, what a heartbreaker. If Grigor loses this with such an opportunity to start out his 2024 season up 2 championship points, I mean, is he ever going to win a title? Rune feeling out the legs. Grigor's got to close this out here. See what Grigor can do. See what Grigor can do. 24 likes, is that right? Let me see. I appreciate it, Robert. I'm fading. These are ultimate savage hours. Yeah, Ashley. This is crazy for me as well. 4:09 in the morning. Titsboss versus Jari, Los Cabos last year. That's the latest stream I've ever done. I remember logging off of that stream at 4:09 a.m. So it's 4:10 a.m. We have just beat the longest that I've stayed up to do a stream. So there you go. Lexi Gur. Yeah. Rune still saving match points. Lexi, is Dimitrov able to serve this out here? I don't know. I hope so. I'm rooting it for Grigor. I'm ruining it for Grigor. Did we hit 24 likes on the stream? Yeah, we did. Nice. We'll be covering the Australian Open as well, by the way. I'm very excited for the Australian Open, even though I'm going to have to be awake maybe at similar times if I'm going to do those matches, but whatever. I'll do it. I'll do it for tennis. I'll do it. All right. 5-4. And it's Dimitrov serving for a first title since 2017 and his 9th title overall. Great backhand return from Rune. Slice. Rune giving Dimitrov a lot to think about. So forehand, inside in. Forehand Rune. Forehand Dimitrov down the line. Backhand Rune is defending amazingly. Smash. Nothing you can do about that. It's 15-love. Dimitrov is 3 points away. Grigor got this for sure. Come on. That's it. Let's go, Grigor. Come on, Grigor. I got to do it. Same as tagging me too, Ashley. My eyes are closing on me. Come on, Grigor. 3 points. 3 points away. Very long 2-set match. You don't often see a 2-set match go to 2 hours and 15 minutes, but here we go. It's not completely unheard of, but it's a long 2-set match. Kick serve, the backhand of Holger, kind of a miss hit off a good serve. Backhand Holger, and that goes long. It's 30-love. Grigor's 2 points away. Let's go, Grigor. Come on, Dimitrov. This would be a great confidence going into the Australian Open, by the way, for Grigor. It's one thing to win a title. That's one thing he hasn't done in a long time. The other thing is have a big major run. I think it's been since 2019 U.S. Open, I recall, where he took Federer's spot in the semifinal. That's a big serve down the tee. Let's go, Grigor. Love that. Clutching up. He's got 3 more championship points. And this looks all about over. 2 hours and 15 minutes played, and it's Dimitrov at the line to serve this out in straight sets. You get the feeling that, listen, this is his first title in a while, but this might not, it looks like he's going to win more. He might get double digits. Serve out wide, backhand slice, Dimitrov to the opposite corner, forehand. The backhand of Dimitrov, cross court, backhand Rune. The backhand of Grigor, backhand Rune. The backhand of Dimitrov, back to the backhand Rune, backhand to backhand rally. So backhand slice. The backhand of Rune, forehand Dimitrov. He's has to work for it. Backhand slice, backhand of Rune, just playing clutch. Forehand squash shot, great defense, survival instinct. Backhand cross court, half volley. Grigor's done it, and he's on his knees and he's on the ground like he's won a major. Celebrate, Grigor. Celebrate, Grigor. Rune, very nice. Shakes the hand of the opponent, climbs to the other side of the net. This is a very nice moment. Dimitrov is a win for tennis, okay? I got to stay unbiased here. Grigor Dimitrov is a win for tennis. So good to see him get that first title. First title since 2017. It's past 4 o'clock in the morning. Still got hyped. 2 hours, 60 minutes. Excellent, Grigor. There you go. Good night and good day, everyone. Good night, Robert. Thank you so much, like always, joining in 2017. Wow, yeah, crazy. He hadn't reached the final. He didn't reach a single final from February 2018 to July 2023. Celebrate, Grigor. It's been a long time coming. Back in the top 12 in the world. It's only climbing up. He should be top 10. So happy for Grigor, yeah. So happy. Grigor hugging just about everybody. Thank you, Anthony, for this match. Rest easy, my friend. All right. Yeah, rest easy, Lexi. See you later, Lexi. I appreciate you, my friend, as well. Let's go, Grigor. Celebrating it. Celebrating it. Always happy to see a one-handed backhand champion on the ATP Tour as well. That was the perfect point. It would have been perfect at 5-3 when Grigor hit an absurd backhand down the line pass, but that was even more perfect. Just a beautiful half volley defensive shot. Wow. Happy for Grigor. Grigor has been, I don't know. There's just something about Grigor, man. It's a celebration of tennis and just great shot making, great skills. And great fight. He's been fighting for this. He earns it. All right. Good night, Ashley. Thank you. All right. I'm out of here because I'm about to pass out or whatever. So good match from Rune, by the way. He didn't even play bad. Just Dimitrov is on something. Watch out for Grigor at Australian Open. I'll be very interested where his name falls in the draw. He'll be in the top 12 in the world, so I'm trying to think. If he plays a guy like Djokovic, Alcaraz, etc., I guess that would be in the round of 16 at the earliest. He is not a guy you want to play in the round of 16. That would be a nightmare. That would be a nightmare. I remember Djokovic played Dimitrov last year at the Australian Open. It was pretty one-sided, but this is a different Dimitrov, to be honest. Different Djokovic as well, potentially, but we'll see. We'll see how the wrist holds up. I want to rewatch this last point. That got me hyped. I loved this last point. It was perfect. Backhand was an amazing pass from Holger to get that much of an angle on it, and it was just an absurd half volley. Grigor is him. Falls to the ground, falls on his knees. All right. That was a great match from Grigor. Great final. Over 2 hours and 16 minutes played. Don't forget to like the stream. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe. It's 4:16 in the morning. I stayed up to do this one. It's been Anthony Hirsch on the call. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Grigor Dimitrov wins his first title since 2017. 7-6, 6-4 in 2 hours and 16 minutes. Really good level from both. Dimitrov serving well, playing amazing. Great shot making like always. I love the way his backhand is looking. And I hope we see a lot more of him at this level. If he keeps playing like this is not the last title he wins. Not by a long shot. So he said he's not going anywhere. I hope that's true. See you guys at the next one. See you guys for the Australian Open matches. That'll be fun. See you guys at the next one.